whether defensively or offensively, something to try to stem the tide, to turn it back? And was there a reason you didn't see that work tonight?
They kind of went on a run towards the end of the second. And I think we were up 26 and they cut it to 16. We went to the half, like 2.5 left or something like that. And then that momentum carried into the third quarter. You know, we came out, some tough shots, some turnovers. And they made us play on the other end, you know, with transition, and then, you know, some guys got hot from three. You know, like we say all year, guys gonna play their best. Bays, you know, and you know, some other guys who haven't made shots all year, you know, from 3 and 8. You know, I think Bays was like 4 for 8, and you know, some other guys made shots, but you know, this is a game that we're definitely supposed to win, not supposed to lose at all. But we learn from it and, you know, move forward.
Russ, do you have any thoughts on that, just especially in the kind of the second half? And
No, I mean, I agree with AD. We had the game in our hands. And, you know, we lost the game, and simple as that.
What were your thoughts on the ejection?
It is what it is. You know, I don't think I got the first tag. Honestly, the first one wasn't even a tag. The last one was a tag. That's cool, but just how I play the game, and you know, I'm more old school. Shit like that happen, I don't let it slide. So, you know, I take it on the chin and move on. But, you know, in the game of basketball, certain things you just don't do. Like in baseball, you don't flip the bat. And certain things you just don't do in sports. Game already over, and I didn't like it. Simple as that.
BT?
For both of you guys, you've been in the league for quite a while. How do you process losing a game like this up by 26? I mean, do you just let it go, move on to the next one, or do you think it over about what you could have done better?
I'm still early in the season, so, you know, we don't want to dwell on it too much. There's really not much to be said, to be honest. You know, we got a very involved club. We know we're not supposed to lose that game. You know, it's a tough one, you know, for sure. Just because this team, you know, was struggling and you know, the heavy-headed lead. You know, we were 41-19. And this is you know, not just a game, but, you know, the next couple games where we feel like we can get a rhythm against, you know, teams that are, is the bottom half of the league, I guess, you know. And we're supposed to win this one, but no, this one, I think it's one that we just flush it. You know, we all know what we're supposed to do, you know, from an individual standpoint and as a team standpoint. And we move on, get ready for Friday. And that's how I think it should be handled. But I think we have all tomorrow, going to the rules and come in Friday and have shoot around or whatever the plan is and get ready for, you know, our opponent Friday and take all that frustration and, you know, reason why we lost the game and, you know, out on it.
Are there any moments where, before it got down to the final couple minutes, where you feel like it was a juncture where you guys could have taken back control? I mean, the back-to-back threes with Avery come to mind, or I'm not sure if there are any other points in the game where you thought maybe it could have turned.
I mean, it could really turn at any point. Momentum, I mean, no shot that could have went in. I mean, Melo had great looks, missed them. Bates had a good look in the corner, he made two and missed that one. So, I mean, it's a lot of looks that, you know, we wish they could have went in, but that's not even, you know why we lost the game. You know, we won the defensive end. We had 37 and 41 one quarter. And we didn't score in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, that's another reason why. But, you know, we were up 19 in the first and then 37 and 41. It's very unacceptable for our defense. And we have to be better in the end. So, you're not worried about the offense. You know, we've been the team that's been in the middle of the pack or below all year on defense end. And we have to get better at that first.
Jovan?
You guys have mentioned this kind of being an adjustment period. Do you feel like this is kind of just one of the lumps you got to take early in the season? Or
No. This ain't no adjustment period at all, not this game. That's just straight on us. It's not, other games possible, but this isn't an adjustment game where, I feel like we're still learning each other, we're still not this game.
Westbrook, how did you feel about your return to Oklahoma City in a Laker uniform and just how the fans reacted to you out there on the floor again?
Like I said yesterday, people have always been great to me and my family, and they're always very welcoming. Just unfortunately, we didn't win.
The rest of a follow. 3 of the games so far this season, your turnover total was pretty low. Tonight in Memphis was higher. Is there anything you can pinpoint?
No, it's just me. I got to take the ball. Simple. Just making plays and trying to make lobs and too many mishaps on my part. So it's just on me. But I'm going to take care of it. I know that. And keep the game simple.
But what's the key to shutting it off, and why weren't you guys able to do that tonight?
I can't pinpoint it at this moment. The momentum switched quick, and it was a downhill spiral for us. They started getting confidence. They started making shots, and they kept playing the same way the whole game. We had dead spots throughout the course of the game, and they just played the same way. They played hard. They played free. They attacked the basket. They started making shots. And they came back and won, so you got to tip your hat to those guys.
What do you mean by dead spots exactly?
I mean, we had a moment where we wasn't scoring the basketball. We had a moment we was turning the ball over. They was taking advantage. They was taking advantage of that transition threes, and they just got momentum. They got momentum. They got confidence. And once you give a team like that confidence and give them momentum, it's hard to slow that down.
Obviously, it didn't really come down to this one play, but you guys got 3 shots to try to tie
Facts,
it.
yeah.
Last 30 seconds. Williams slips. The ball almost came right to you.
Yeah, it came right to me, man. I didn't have full control of it though. I tried to shoot it without having full control of it. My footing wasn't right. I just saw daylight once I seen it. I just saw daylight, but I didn't have full control of the basketball. So I tried to make a shot. I tried to shoot it without having full control of it.
Mother, in your experience of being in the league these many years, a loss like this, how do you take it, process this as a team?
I mean, this is a tough one to lose, even though we was up 20 on the road. It's a tough one to lose, but we better leave that one here. Get ready for Friday.
You know what the Russell Westbrook experience is in OKC, having been a teammate of his here. How do you think the night went for him?
You gotta ask him that. I can't answer for him. I can't answer for us. I don't know how he may feel about how he played, about coming back here. I won't answer that. You can ask him that.
Melo, you sort of said it was a spiral, but before it came to those last 3 shots for you guys, was there an earlier point in the game where you kind of felt like you had maybe a chance to stem it, maybe when Avery hit those back-to-back threes, or was there another moment in the game where you
I mean, it was just moments throughout, especially in the second half. It was moments where, no matter what we did, we tried to sustain their runs, and they just kept going. They kept going. They didn't stop playing. They played hard. They made shots, and again, they just played with such a confidence in that second half.